Welcome to today's webinar, Unveiling the Dark Web, Protecting Your Business from Hidden Threats. In this session, we'll go over the impact dark web leaks have on businesses and how you can protect against them with Team T5's latest product offerings. In May 2023, a significant data breach was reported by a user who went by the alias Impotent. This individual claimed to possess data from raid forums, a darknet forum, affecting a staggering 478,000 users. The compromised data was made available for download on another darknet forum, Exposed Forums. The cybercriminal, who joined the forum in May 2023, stated that the leaked data included usernames, passwords, login keys, email addresses, and user groups. This meant that sensitive information of nearly 500,000 users was exposed, posing significant security risks. The post even warned that all users on raid forums might be compromised. So, what are the biggest risks for companies who have a data breach? Next, we'll go over the 3 biggest impacts that data breaches can have on organizations. When sensitive information leaks onto the dark web, it can lead to substantial financial damage. Criminals can exploit this data to extort businesses, drain accounts, or commit fraud. One notable example involves a major credit reporting agency. In this case, personal data of 163 million individuals was compromised. The company reportedly lost over $1.7 billion as a result, including fines from multiple regions. This example highlights the severe consequences and far-reaching impacts of data breaches. Additionally, data breaches are likely to disrupt business operations, affect normal services and processes, and even cause significant financial losses due to operational interruptions. On the eve of Thanksgiving 2014, an incident involving a media giant's data leak of 47,000 employees caused significant operational disruptions. Employees were forced to work from home on that day, unable to rely on various IT systems. Sensitive company information was also leaked by hackers. According to preliminary statistics, this hacking incident caused the company's stock price to drop by more than 10% within 5 days. The hacker group, Guardians of Peace, claimed to have infiltrated all of the company's systems. The hackers posted a red skull on computer desktops, along with highly menacing messages. Because the company refused to comply with the hackers' demands, the hackers released files from the company's quality assurance department, workstation screenshots, and Java files. The hackers claimed to be in possession of all the company's internal data, including sensitive files such as financial data, compressed files containing keys to servers, unpublished projects, and executive compensation information. They also sent multiple emails to senior executives in an attempt at extortion. They threatened to leak sensitive information online if the company did not follow their instructions, setting a deadline of 11 p.m. on the day of the incident. From November 24th, when the hack occurred, to December 1st, when the email system was restored, employees were forced to work from home for at least a week. Due to the inaccessibility of the computer systems, they were forced to revert to traditional paper-based operations, which increased operational process time and significantly reduced efficiency. Small and medium-sized businesses in regulated industries may face compliance problems and legal fines if customer data is compromised. For example, in a case where a retail giant's point-of-sale system was breached, resulting in the theft of over 40 million credit and debit card records and 70 million customer transaction records. The company faced lawsuits from affected customers, financial institutions, and the US government. The company was also subjected to investigations by regulatory bodies, including the Federal Trade Commission, FTC. Over 90 lawsuits were filed by customers and banks against the company, accusing it of inadequate management and prevention of user data leaks and seeking compensation for losses. According to the company's financial reports, it had spent $61 million by the end addressing this incident. The company established a dedicated department for customer feedback and pledged that customers wouldn't be held responsible for any credit card fraud resulting from this data breach, aiming to restore customer trust. Data leaks are hard to prevent, and no one wants to be the next victim. Therefore, understanding the risks of the dark web and identifying their origins is the real crucial factor. So, what is the deep and dark web? Well, the web is more than just what you can find on Google. In fact, the stuff you find on search engines, known as surface web content, only makes up about 4% of the internet. The other 96% is comprised of the deep and dark web. The deep web is non-indexed sites that are locked behind a username and password, like private legal documents, financial records, HR documents. You can't find this type of content through Google. Although some content on the deep web is malicious, generally speaking, its use is very normal. To enterprises, the deep web is critical because it stores a lot of confidential data, which means commercial value. This environment is what enterprises really need to be proactive about protecting. The dark web is where the real danger lies. You can't access the dark web through normal web browsers like Chrome or Safari. You need to use a special browser called Tor, which uses the Onion routing protocol. Tor and the Onion network are special because their use is considered almost entirely anonymous, and this is why bad actors utilize them to commit crimes. Leaked information on the dark web can, for the most part, be broken down into two different types: credentials leaked from breached databases, and data stolen by info stealers via malware on victims' devices. Ultimately, this data usually ends up on dark web marketplaces, as shown on the diagram on screen. The dark web can only be accessed using special tools, which encrypt data and hides users' IP addresses. This level of anonymity makes it a haven for criminals. Common cybersecurity-related crimes on the dark web include hackers trading various malwares, buying and selling of account passwords leading to corporate system breaches and leaks of trade secrets, selling of leaked personal and corporate sensitive data, damaging the hacked company's reputation, and also credit card number markets. More and more criminal activities are occurring on the dark web. Last year, over 1.2 million was lost due to data breaches. At least 4.5 million sets of credit card numbers were leaked and sold on the dark web. So, Team T5 are happy to introduce our deep and dark web risk monitoring products, Weekly Alert and Tailored Report. Team T5 regularly monitors dark web risks, aiming to disrupt criminals' attacks as early as possible. The typical attack process may start with malware infection, followed by the installation of data stealing software on devices and systems. Subsequently, criminals may clandestinely begin to exfiltrate sensitive data from enterprises and monetize it on the dark web, leading to various losses, including financial losses, operational disruptions, legal issues, damage to company reputation, and more. Team T5's deep and dark web leak monitoring enables us to detect whether illicit individuals are selling enterprise data and user credentials on the dark web. By intercepting this information when they attempt to monetize it, companies can proactively respond, mitigating the risk of extensive damage and avoiding irreparable harm. Team T5 DDW brings numerous benefits to the table. It allows regular monitoring to quickly identify deep and dark web risks. It allows time for PR and operational adjustments, and it enables breach impact assessment to minimize reputational damage. Team T5 really is the best choice for confronting deep and dark web risks. In terms of monitored sources, we track over 40 deep and dark websites, including Chinese-speaking underground communities, over 400 Telegram channels, social media used by Chinese-speaking threat actors, and other popular forums in the APAC region. Team T5's monitoring focuses on criminal activities related to the financial industry and the e-commerce industry. More than 50% are Chinese-speaking channels or communities, and sources are regularly updated by a team of analysts. Deep and dark web risk monitoring assists clients in monitoring whether leaked credentials on the deep and dark web have been used to commit crimes, and strengthens monitoring of social media platforms where cybercrime is rampant. By notifying monitoring results in a timely manner, enterprise organizations can take contingency measures as early as possible to effectively reduce the risk of losses caused by credential leakage. All customer-related intelligence, such as dark and deep web risk monitoring, will be available through a new button on the sidebar menu. We are offering 2 deep and dark web risk packages. First is the Weekly Alert, which includes automated weekly scans, the results to which can be seen on the ThreatVision platform or received by email, and also exported to CSV format. We also have the Tailored Report, which is a step above the Weekly Alert, offering additional threat risk analysis, recent findings, and mitigation suggestions. Its coverage includes deep and dark websites, threat trends from hacker forums, Chinese-speaking underground communities, social media, popular forums in the APAC region, and more. The main difference is that the Tailored Report includes specific intelligence gathered and analysed by Team T5's analyst team. Through the ThreatVision platform, customers can directly access their weekly alert data, for example, data leaked from breached servers. At the top of the page, users can select their monitoring interval and click on the domain they wish to check. Any leaked information will then populate the table below, and users can click the Export CSV button to take the information off platform for further analysis. Data leaked by info stealers is also available on the same dashboard and again can be exported to CSV. Our Tailored Report includes a list of leaked data, such as leaked credentials from combo lists on the dark web, leaked info from compromised devices, other findings based on our monitoring sources, and risk assessment and recommendations. Team T5 is fighting with you. We hope you enjoyed this short presentation. If you would like to learn more or trial our deep and dark web monitoring for yourself, please contact us at contact@teamt5.org. Thank you.